Y'all, the thing started on its own. Like when you have the front facing camera, it will automatically, like if I do a hand gesture, it will automatically start the recording. And I was just sitting here thinking about the message first, but I guess we're getting started. So maybe that's a message in itself. Maybe, but here's the thing. This, I think this may be for like the divine masculines. Maybe they're not even divine, whatever, masculine energy, where there is this desire to have, and this can go for anybody. So let's just keep it open. There's this desire to have a certain, let's say person. We're going to make this about relationships because that's what this is about. You want a certain type of person, a certain type of qualities in a person. You want them to have this, that, la, 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 la. However, what the lifestyle that you're living is nowhere near the lifestyle that you're wanting your partner to have. You're out there in the streets, partying, doing God knows what, playing around, not being serious. Oh, you don't seem like you want a relationship at all, yet you're wanting somebody. And it sounds like this is more on the masculine side, but you're wanting somebody who, oh, is kind, is gentle, is intelligent, who works and who's loyal, who's blah, blah, blah. But you're never in those spaces. You're nowhere near a place where a person like that would exist. But you're saying, hey, give me that first and then I will become that. Do you understand that that's backwards? You do understand that, right? You understand that you, first of all, if we're talking about the law of attraction, you can attract the thing that you so desperately want if you're not that person. Huh? Not even physically will that person be in the spaces that you're in, right? If you're talking about, oh, I want somebody who comes home and let me calm this energy down just a little bit. What you're asking for, you have to be in alignment with it. Even if it comes down to the places I frequently visit. If you're frequently in the club, if you're frequently doing nonsense, but you're asking for a partner that does none of those things, where do you think you're going to find your partner? You're going to find a partner that's in the club doing whatever you're doing. Not saying the club is wrong, but if you're asking for someone who's never in the club, then why would you be in the club expecting to find somebody like that? Even if we're not talking about physical places, if you are energetically in this party mode, energetically in this single mode, energetically loving all those things, you're going to find somebody, you're going to attract somebody who is in that same mode, in that same free-spirited mode, someone who's not trying to settle down because you're not in an energetic space that you want to settle down. So how does that make sense? And so for you to say, hey, bring me this type of person first, and then I will, no, you're kidding yourself. You're kidding yourself. If that's what you actually wanted, it starts with you. A lot of these things in your life starts with you. Matter of fact, everything starts with you if we want to be honest. So if we're sitting here asking for this, that, and the third, are you this, that, and the third? And if you're not willing to be this, that, and the third, then you're lying to yourself. And stop it. Nope. Just in the same sense where you can say, hey, well, I guess I'm saying the same thing. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of examples. Because if I'm saying like I want somebody who hangs out or has the ability to go on vacations all the time, they have they're free, but yet I'm never on vacations and I'm never free. I'm never going out of the house. I'm being delusional, right? I see that for myself. I can't say I want a partner who does this, but I'm not doing the thing. I want a partner who's like this, but I'm not like that. At this moment, what I'm attracting is, and if I'm just giving you an example and being honest with myself, I'm attracting somebody who's a homebody who don't go out and who just spends their money on paying their bills, which means I'll probably never meet them because they're always in the house, just focused on their money and paying their bills. I believe that. That kind of sucks. Get me? So same thing. So it's not just for men and it's not just for women. And it's not just for like the big things, like the obvious things. It can be the very subtle things. But you have to be honest. If you're expecting something from somebody and you're not in alignment with that energy, you're not the same as that energy, how do you expect for y'all to be in the alignment to where that meetup happens? I know I did a video one time, I don't think it was on this channel, about like, are you sure you want your soulmate right now? And it was kind of saying the fact that, well, you're basically going to attract kind of who you are. At least that's what I believe. Like where you are in life, that's the soulmate in alignment for you at that moment. So if you're saying that you basically say you want your soulmate for now, or for like in this moment, then that means you're going to get somebody who is a reflection of you, and you better be darn sure that you are who you want to be so you can attract who it is you want to attract. And then if you're attracting people who are not quite what you want, that's on you. I'm going to be honest. And if you don't agree with that, that's fine. But if you are, and maybe sometimes you don't even realize the way that you are until somebody else comes in and reflects it. And it's like, actually, that's not something I like. Oh, well, it's a part of you that's why they're here, because y'all are in alignment. That's your soulmate for the moment. And sometimes it's like, okay, I don't like this person. So now we have to do some more work. We have to do some more healing, whatever it is. We need to figure out, well, what is it about me that I'm not doing the things that I love and I'm not fulfilling my purpose? Because if I'm not fulfilling my purpose, but I want somebody who's on their purpose and they're coming in not on their purpose, and I'm mad they're not on their purpose, but are you on your purpose? It's kind of like that same thing. Oh, you want somebody who makes this amount of money, but you're not making that amount of money? That can go either way, y'all. It doesn't have to be that vain, right? It could just be an overall energy. I love somebody who is free and fun loving, but you're so serious all the time, but you want a partner who's free and fun loving. How does that work? You know what I mean? So make sure that you're everything that you want to be so you can attract that same thing. You cannot say, oh, I'll change once, because that's not how this works. That's not how this works. And you think it might be, but here's the thing. Let's say you're one way and you're asking for a partner who is a different way. Let's say you're out here doing whatever you want to do, but you're asking for a partner who is stable, secure, blah, 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 blah. Let's say they come into your energy, you attract that in. You're given the chance. What's going to happen is, that's not going to work. It doesn't matter. You're going to fumble it. You're going to self-sabotage it because you're not in alignment with that. You're going to end up doing something that you don't feel good enough for them. You're going to make a lot of mistakes, and them being the person that they are, the person that you asked for, they're going to come to you. They might give you a chance or two, but they're going to quickly see that, oh no, you're not in alignment with me. You're not anything that I want, even if they're who you want. You're going to be doing something y'all just not going to mesh, because those energies aren't going to mesh. And this is going to end up being a relationship where they're triggering you to grow so that maybe one day you can be in alignment with the person you're actually asking for. Hopefully that makes sense. So you might be given the opportunity to get your dream girl, your dream man, but let me know how that works. If you don't actively, quickly start to fix yourself when you get that situation, when you get the love of your life, if you're not willing to put in that work. But that's kind of going the opposite of what I said. I still don't think that's going to work. I still don't think so. But what do I know? I'm just giving my 2 cents. This is even belonging to this channel. Oh, well. All I know is ultimately you need to try your best to be in the alignment of what you want first. That's what I'm talking about. Don't think you can be any type of way and that all you got to do is hope and wish for it, and not move in accordance to that thing and think you're going to get that thing in the right energy. Like you might get somebody, I'm not even going to give you more examples. No, you understand what I'm saying. You do. Be in alignment with the thing. If it's something that you want, try your best to do little things to be equal to that. Your energy needs to be more equal to that. And not say, oh, well, once I get it, then. Nope, it's not an if then. It's I am the cause. I am the starter. It starts with me, and then everything that comes is because of me. And if you're not seeing what you want, and you're not attracting what you want, you're attracting then it's because you're okay. Maybe it's kind of like a get ready, so stay ready, so you gotta get ready. If you remember the beginning of this video, It just started. I'm ready. I was ready. I was ready. I was ready. I didn't have to get ready. I was already ready. I was set up. So that means when the action comes, lights, camera, action. Oh, I'm ready. I'm already in alignment with what I asked for. I already know. Okay. Right. Okay.